Hi. So I'm back. It's day 61 of our physical health journey. And the last few days, I have gotten barely any exercise at all because I was so busy with taking finals after my first year of law school. I am 63. I'm slow and I can't see too well. So anyways, I'm glad that I have time now to start exercising again. And hopefully, I didn't backslide too much. Hopefully, you didn't backslide too much because I hope you found other ways of motivating yourself to stick to a little exercise program. So, let's get a little movement today, just starting with like going side to side. I don't play music because I have the music of nature all around me, and I have music in my head. But you can put on music and you can flow whichever way feels good for you. If you don't like a movement I'm doing, if something feels bad about it, find something that you like better. So basically, we just want to get our bodies moving. So I'm going to start rolling my shoulders back. And now taking a little reach up. And all the movements are going to be gentle. So, and you can accommodate for yourself for any special needs. So if your legs aren't working too well, sit in a chair or on a stool if that's accessible to you. And then just do the arms. And of course, if your arms aren't working, you might want to just do the leg movements. So we're just getting a little movement in. And now I'm bringing my knee up and crossing over the hand, which is a Qigong movement. And if I close my eyes, it's because the sun is right behind, well, it's in front of me. It's right behind you. And we could switch it up so that you're reaching for the back of, like your foot back. You might feel this a little bit in your hamstrings. And I can see the beautiful view behind me in the reflection of my windows. So there's a long line of windows right behind where I have my camera set up. Okay, so coming back down, let's do some lifts just so it's like our calves get a little bit of a workout. Whoa, and I wanted to fall forward. So you can always find a place next to like a door handle or a bar, like a um, like your staircase handrail, and hang on to that for support. And just a few more. I'm starting to feel it in my calves. Okay, and now let's breathe in. And as we exhale, we're going to forward fold and feel a great stretch in the sides and backs of our legs. And then inhale, either reverse swan up or roll up one vertebrae at a time, your choice. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, fold over. Now we're going to add a half lift, so monkey pose, and then fold over, exhaling. And inhale, I'll roll up this time. You can come up reverse swan if that's within your practice. And exhale. So now I'm going to do it with the reverse swan this time. Breathing in, exhale out. Monkey pose and fold, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale, hands, heart center. Again, let's go up and down. Look up and look down. Inhale up, you could roll if you need to. And exhale, hands, heart center. Now let's bring our hands up and hold them there. Just add a slight arch to your back. And now we're going to take the hands out to the side. And you're going to take your left leg, bring it behind you. And bring the hands back together. This is a nice warrior position, warrior one. Plane going above. It's about to crash into a cloud. Now we're going to take that left foot and open it out and take your arms out either direction. So we're in warrior two. And you're looking out over your right hand. Your back foot is turned in at about a 45-degree angle. And now we're going to take it back so that you're reaching down your back leg and getting a good stretch through your side. And then bringing it back up, back to warrior two. And now we're just going to change our feet slightly so that they're both pointing out. We're in a straddle, and we're going to bend our knees as much as we need to, and then walk our hands down towards our ankles into a forward straddle fold. Now pretend somebody is lifting your hips up and you're sinking down as far as your body will go. Comfortable. Now, kind of roll up. There we go. Bringing the arms back up to the T position. We're going to turn towards the left now. And the back leg and foot, the back foot's going to be pointing out at about a 45-degree angle. We're doing this warrior two. And then we're going to lean back towards the right hand, right leg, lifting up, inhaling deep. As you exhale, bring your body aligned again, so it's perpendicular to the ground. And then we're going to swing that right arm underneath, like you're pitching a ball, and turn as we do it so that we come into a warrior one on this side. We've really just gone all the way through doing each position on each side, but in reverse. So here we are. You can bring your hands together, your index fingers touching and lean it back just ever so slightly. And then coming up, we're going to turn to the center again and walk our feet just a little bit together, not all the way. And now let's use our hands like we're out on a baseball field. And you're just kind of leaning into it. Now we're going to bend our knees and we're going to use our hands to help us down. There we go. Now you'll see I have some blocks. If you have blocks or any kind of like a pillow or bolster, you can put that underneath you to help you sit. That takes a lot of the work out of your thighs, but it still gives you it. What you lose in the like isometric, you are gaining in being able to stretch further. So, choose what feels good for you today, what you feel like you want to work on. And then we're going to lean forward. Again, your hands are going to help you so that you could remove that block if you were using it. And now help yourself down. Now, I set my mat up so that I'm not facing you, just so that you could see what different positions look like from the side. So you can be facing straight forward, looking at the screen, enjoying Gold Lake behind me. Yeah, it's actually Gold Creek. Used to be a lake, and will again someday. If you stick with me long enough, and we become like old friends, we'll be able to talk about those days when it was just a creek. Okay, so walking your hands forward. Now, again, if you just came upon this channel and you don't feel comfortable coming down as far as I do, I've been doing this for 60 days, except for when I was a little bit too busy with school. So you can just hang on to your knees or maybe just move right ahead of your knees. Or maybe walk down to your calves. So find a place where you start feeling the stretch, and you can even shift around and feel the stretch in a little bit different places. You can add movement. Now, my goal is to be able to reach underneath the backs of my feet, which I was almost to, but I noticed that over the last few days without exercising, other than like just walking up and down the stairs a few times, I noticed that I've lost a little bit of my range of motion, which is okay. Come back. Okay, now I'm going to sit straight up and bringing I'm going to say the opposite of what it really is. Let my right leg over my left straight, and then taking my left arm, wrapping it around the right leg, twisting. Oh, that feels good. I hope you all can see the bird playing out there. And then we're going to release. Take the right leg out straight, the left over so that your left foot is kind of next to the right knee, but a little bit up. We're going to twist the other direction. The sun is feeling great too. It's really good to get out in the sun so that you get it helps you to process your vitamin D, to utilize it. And then we're going to twist back, untwist the legs. Let's bring the soles of our feet together in a butterfly. Now, I want you to choose where you feel the most comfortable. If you feel better out in a diamond shape where you move your feet away from your body, that's fine. I prefer bringing them in further and then feeling that stretch more in the inside of my thighs. And if it's within your range of motion, you can walk your hands forward in kind of a forward fold and then walking them back. Let's bring the knees together. Take our feet about hip distance apart. I'm going to have my blocks close by because I'm going to try, even though it's been a few days, I'm going to try doing a little bit of a supported bridge. But we're going to come down onto our backs. Now, if you're just starting out, just try to tuck your hips up, kind of tipping them in towards your body so that the weight comes off of your sit bones. And that's enough. You can stay there. If you'd like, you could relax so your hips come all the way down and then curl in, relax, curl in. Now you can do that, or if you feel like you're ready for it, you can take a block and you can lift your hips up and slide that block underneath so that your lower back is supported by the block. Now, what we're working towards is being able to get up into this position without the block. But for now, this is as far as I'm going to take it. But I am going to add in some movement to where I'm moving towards doing the plow position. So taking up my right leg and then my left, pressing the heels up. Now, if you are on the floor, you don't have a block, then this is a good time for you to bring your legs up. It's called legs up the wall pose. And so like it sounds, you might want to go find a spot on the wall, shimmy yourself up real close, kind of awkwardly swing your legs up, and then spend some time in this inverted pose that's going to bring the blood flow in a different direction than you're used to. And it should just feel really nice. Now, if you're working on the plow, you can take your legs and let them drop. You could use your hands underneath your hips, and we're letting our legs drop back. Eventually, maybe, if your body does it, you'll be able to reach your toes down to the ground behind your head. Don't try it all at once. Just do little bits each day. and see how far you get. And if you like, you could bring your knees into your chest, and that might help a little bit. And then I'm going to bring my legs up again, bring my right leg down, my right foot down, my left foot down, lift up and release the block, coming down to where my lower back presses into the earth. And then let's take the legs up one more time. And now we're going to go for there's some bad names for this, bed bug. Happy baby is the good name. So it's a happy baby pose. You can go side to side. And then release the legs down. And stretch them out. Now with your hands, palms up, if you're outdoors, sunny, you can let the sunshine fill your palms. If you're indoors, maybe you're getting ready to go to sleep, this is a nice time to just calm your breath, to be glad that you made the time. I know we're all just so busy with our lives now, but hopefully you made the time. Apparently you did, to do something good for yourself. And you can stay here, try to hear the deep birds. And I'm going to get up. I'm going to turn off the camera. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to meet again for day 62 of our physical health journey.